Hi, I'm Justin, and this is a tutorial on the MIC1 / MIC2 white noise, and it sounds like this. So first of all, I want to give credit to Rage and Duncan for creating the technique. So I want to explain how the sound works first. So basically, the sound is created by boosting the volume of the mic port that you don't use. So for example, I have my mic plugged in MIC1, so my white noise is coming from boosting the volume of MIC2 port, which is empty. So if your mic is plugged in MIC2, then your white noise will be created by boosting the volume of the MIC1 port. So now I'll go through the sound step by step, how to do it. So first of all, you'll want to press menu, go to mixer, and whichever is empty, you will turn it to 200. So for me, I'll boost my MIC2 into 200. In second step, you would want to press menu again, press input, press dynamics, and turn the comp to 100 of the empty mic port, and turn the noise gate down to 0. And you start instantly hearing the noise. So for now, I'll just mute the white noise until I EQ it. So in order to EQ it, you want to go to menu, input, EQ, and for me it's MIC2 EQ. And you want to turn on the EQ by pressing SW. I'll go through the default EQ that I use. So I have low gain on -20, high gain on +14, and I cut 200 Hz with 0.5 Q. I just do it all the way down to -20 dB since I want to remove all the lows. And for high mids, I cut 3.15 kilohertz with 2Q to -9 dB. I cut this area because this is where the transient of your drums are, and also the clarity of your vocals. So I like to cut it by a little bit. And in this page, I like to low cut all the way to 800 Hertz just to make sure to remove all the lows. And if you've finished all the steps, you can go back to mixer and unmute, and you'll have something like this. Okay, since it's a hassle to go to menu, mixer, and mute it manually every time, what I recommend doing is assigning the mic mute button using a CTL function. So what you would want to do is go to menu, right arrow, and you'll see CTL func. This basically just changes what the buttons do as default. So for me, I wouldn't like to press undo every time and press these buttons to activate the white noise because that's inconvenient. So I'll press play and just choose any button. I'll choose track 1 button, and if you just turn the knob one to the left, you'll see mic 2 in mute, mic 1 in mute. For me, it will be mic 2. So now whenever I press this button, I'll get a white noise. Okay, now I want to talk about the applications and how you can start using the sound. So first of all, you can use this as a hi-hat. For example, I have a pattern slicer here and some panning delay. So it sounds like, yeah. And on top of this, you can do more advanced stuff with it. For example, you can use this to trigger oscbot, trigger granular delay, or just trigger any sound. So for example, I have an EQ here, an oscbot, and you can do some cool stuff like this. And the most common usage I see is people distorting the white noise with the bass. And before going into that, I want to talk about how to have an effect only affect your mic 1 and not the white noise, and vice versa. So for example, when I want to make an HPF preamp bass, I don't want the HPF to affect my white noise because it'll just mute the white noise due to the resonance. So what I want to do is I want to go to press the effect that you want to change, and then press the left arrow once, and then change this insert to mic 1 or mic 2 depending on if you just want the effect to apply to your actual mic or the white noise. So for this bass, I will have the HPF only insert to mic 1 and preamp on all, since I want to distort the white noise and whatever I'm doing on the mic 1 as well. So for this bass, without the white noise, it sounds like, yeah, it's a really basic bass that you can hear. And with the white noise, it sounds like, yeah, you probably heard that sound a lot in the scene. And people like Rage and other people, they tend to use oscbot for this bass to create an overtone on the top to make it sound like a foghorn. So I have an oscbot here in between the HPF that creates bass and the distortion. So with the white noise, it sounds like. That's it for the tutorial, and thanks for watching.